What's good, y'all? It's your boy okay, and we back at it like a crack egg with another video today. Today we're gonna be talking about movies, and not just movies. We're gonna be talking about 2026 in general. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think that I have to, and I know we're 2 months in already, but let's be honest, February, January, we don't be paying attention to the movies. Let's just keep it a band. We don't be paying attention to the movies. So I want to talk about my predictions for this year, whether it's box office, whether it's what's going to be a flop, whether what's going to be my favorite this year. I just want to talk about it real quick, get that video out into the ether. You feel what I'm saying? So that way when I come back to it, when I predicted some of these things like the box office is right, I can be like, I ain't no ball. I ain't no ball. But before we get into that, I don't want to waste any of y'all's times. You feel what I'm saying? Just do me a quick favor. Just a quick favor. I mean, just like the video, comment down below what movie you're looking forward to this year, and subscribe, man. It's just 3 quick steps. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, let's get into it. Box office winner. Now, in my opinion, there's some movies that are clearly above the rest when it comes to box office projections this year. So much so to where, in my opinion, it would be kind of pointless. It would be kind of stupid. It would be kind of redundant to include 5, 6, 7 options. There's only 3 realistic options that are going to kill it, that can potentially win the box office this year. Maybe 2 other ones that I'm not mentioning, but my top 3 are as followed. We're going to go Brand New Day at number 3. I think Brand New Day is going to pull in $2 billion. And make it maybe between 1.8 and 2 billion, but I'm gonna go with the 2 billion. And number 2, especially after that trailer we just saw, I'm gonna go with the Michael biopic. That's pulling in 2 billion, probably easily, to be honest. But at number 1, I'm calling my shot. Avengers Doomsday will be making $3 million, or 3 million. It's gonna make $3 million in an hour. $3 billion in the box office. Now that might be too crazy. I think it's definitely gonna make over 2. It's just a matter of it's going to hit that 3, maybe 2.5 to 3. I'll go in that range, but I'm just going to say 3 so that if it happens, I can gloat about it next year. But on the other side of that coin, if we're flipping that coin over, we can go with the box office flops. Now, this list may have some shockers on it for some of y'all, but I got to go number 3, Angry Birds 3. For me, I don't even know why they're making this movie, to be honest. The first one didn't even, it made a decent amount. The second one made less than the first one. What makes them think that this third one's gonna make more than either?
He's out of line, but he's right.
I don't know who this is for, but number 2, I'm gonna have to go with the Mando and Grogu movie. I think this movie, they probably spent about, I don't know, 300 million on this movie, and I think this movie may pull in 400 million. I'm not gonna lie, like, they're probably expecting 600 to 700 million. And you feel what I'm saying? It's a Star Wars movie, first Star Wars movie in theaters in years. It's based off The Mandalorian, a show that everybody loved. But it's based off a show, The Mandalorian, on Disney Plus. Like, not everybody's gonna go and see a Disney Plus show in theaters, in my opinion. And the story doesn't even look that like riveting so far. So they need to show me some more before I can take this out of box office flop, to be honest. But number 1, I think, and this may piss some people off, Disclosure Day by Steven Spielberg, I think is going to be a box office flop. I think not as many people are, hot on the Spielberg name, you feel what I'm saying? And everything we've seen so far, it looks interesting, but it doesn't give me real blockbuster potential so far. But I would love to be proven wrong in that regard, but I don't know. So far, I'm not seeing it. Now let's move on to what I think my favorite movies of this year are going to be. And I got 5 options for that one. This one I feel a little bit more comfortable giving more options with because, for obvious reasons. But number 5, I think that I am going to like Street Fighter a lot, to be honest. That first Street Fighter teaser trailer sold me on the whole vibe, on the ambiance and everything they're going for with this world, with the story, with the plot. Now we just got to see a little bit more action, a little bit more dialogue, and I'm sold. Number 4, I'm going to go with The Odyssey for obvious reasons. The Odyssey may potentially be one of the greatest story events of our lives. Christopher Nolan looks like he's pulling out all the stops for this movie, pulling out actor after actor after actress after actress, everybody and their mama's cousins in this movie, and I will be there watching it in IMAX for the first time, actually. My first ever IMAX. It has to be The Odyssey, right? Number 3, I'm going to go with Dune 3. Now, honestly, I think Dune 3 may potentially be my favorite movie of this year, simply because I love the story. I love the world of Dune. I love everything that they're building up towards. But we haven't seen any footage yet, so I don't want to put it too high, and then I'm like, ooh, I really thought I'd like Dune over Doomsday. Yikers. But I think Dune is going to be one of them ones. But number 2, I'm going to go Spider-Man Brand New Day. And number 1, I'm going to go Avengers Doomsday. For obvious reasons, I'm a nerd. I love Spider-Man. I love Avengers. I love Marvel, etc., etc. Do I need to go on? I don't.
God damn.
Okay, now this is going to be a little fun. Movies I'm wary of. These are movies that they may still be good. Don't get me wrong. But as of this moment right here, right now, I'm just kind of like, what is even going on with that one? And the perfect one to start that with is the Avatar Last Airbender new movie, the new cartoon where they're supposed to be aged up. You feel what I'm saying? It was supposed to release in theaters towards the beginning of the year, I'm pretty sure. And now it's not going to be released in theaters at all. Why are they making that's a mistake in my opinion? We need Avatar in the theaters. Why are you trying to make him this Paramount Plus special show? Fuck no. You got people like Steven Yeun in this. And you're trying to put him on Paramount Plus? Ay, Dios mío. But I digress. Either way, it's got me wary because it doesn't seem like they know what they're doing. Not only did it get taken out of theaters, but it's also been delayed multiple times. Like, I'm getting worried. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting worried. I'm not as worried as I am for Scream 7 because Scream 7 has some of the worst marketing ever. Like, the movie comes out in like 2-3 weeks, and if I didn't tell you that right now, you might not have known that, to be honest. That's how bad they marketed this movie. Not only that, but all the different casting updates they've had to done, all the recastings they've had to done, all the characters they've had to taken out and put back in. They put Stu back in this, John. You haven't even seen him once. That's kind of, what are they doing with this movie? This is why I'm wary of it. They don't know what they're doing. But number one, I just talked about it, bro. Mandalorian and Grogu. Do I need to explain it over again? We are taking a Disney Plus show and we are making it into a movie. That is in itself is a risk. It makes me wary. Like, do they even know what they're doing at this point? And only time will tell on that one. I don't know. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep playing this game. This is fun. I don't know about y'all, but this is fun. I hope y'all answering these questions with me, you feel what I'm saying? But let's talk about what are going to be the best sequels of this year, because this year is filled with a ton, and I mean a ton of sequels. But let me give you what I think are going to be the top 5. At number 5, we're going to go with Super Mario Galaxy. I mean, they're taking everything they learned from Super Mario Bros., the first movie, and it seems like they're just expanding everything and making it just fully tapping into the video game world while also tapping into what made the first one so damn lovable. I saw the Yoshi reveal. Awesome. Toad looks cool. Mario and Yoshi getting multiple looks in this and getting to access their powers is cool. We're going to get some more Mario Kart action going. We're going to see some Odyssey action too. Rosalina is going to be in this, John? Yeah, no, that's going to be up there. I'm going to be honest, it's going to be up there. Number 4, I'm going to go with Toy Story 5. Now, I know Toy Story 4 is universally not, I wouldn't say hated, but not really liked, not really wanted. But I think the story aspects for Toy Story 5 are just too interesting to mess up. Toys versus electronics, Woody versus a tablet, Bonnie deciding what she wants to pick, what she wants to spend her brain power on. Yeah, no. And how much it affects parents nowadays, because I can go to the store right now and I guarantee it. There's going to be 10 kids on an iPad. I guarantee it, bro. So seeing this and how it affects real life, yeah. That's going to be one of them ones. At number 3, I'm going to go with Dune 3. Once again, at the number 3 spot because I don't know too much about it right now. You feel what I'm saying? It could go up, it could go down, but to be honest, it's behind Brand New Day and Doomsday. So I don't know if it can go up or down. I mean, maybe quality-wise, story-wise, movie-wise, it could be number 1 over those two, but I don't know. Spider-Man and Doomsday are going to be all over this list, aren't they? Spoiler alert, yes. And since I'm predicting the best sequels, we got 4 superhero movies coming out this year. I'm going to predict my order of how they're going to rank at the end of the year. I'm going to go with number 4 being Supergirl. And this isn't a knock on Supergirl. If anything, this is a glaze for Clayface, if you understand. Because I think Supergirl is going to be like an 8 out of 10, maybe a 7. But hopefully an 8 to 9 out of 10. And that's perfectly fine because I think Clayface is going to be a sneaky banger that ends up being about an 8 to an 8.5, maybe even a 9 out of 10. And it has the whole superhero drama get turned on its head. People are like, whoa, we could do this now? Yes, we can. Am I Bob the Builder? Whoa. But you already guessed it. At number 2, I'm going to have Brand New Day. And at number 1, I'm going to have Doomsday. Now, you could convince me that Brand New Day will be seen higher than Doomsday, but I think that the highs in Doomsday will outweigh everything else coming out this year. I'm not going to lie, like to where it's going to get put at number 1 simply based off those highs. Now, this is an interesting one. A movie I want to be reviewed good, but I think will be reviewed bad. Now this is a good one because I got 2 potential options. Number 1, I'm going to go with Street Fighter. Like I mentioned earlier, I loved everything about that first trailer. It gave me the campiness. It gave me the goofy vibe that they're not going to take it too seriously. And I'm fucking with that, but I don't think the reviewers are. I think it might get one of those 40% not audience, 40% critic reviews. You feel what I'm saying? But if it gets like a 90% audience, whatever. To be honest, whatever. But I think that Scary Movie 6 could potentially bring back parody movies, the parody genre in general. And if that gets reviewed bad, And especially if it flops. If it gets reviewed bad and flops, but if only one or the other, we might have a chance. But if it's both, yeah. Parody movies are cooked. These questions are getting better and better. I wonder who made them. A movie that will get overpraised this year. Moana live action. I'm coming after you. I'm not gonna lie, because you should not be here. Who asked for you? Was it you? Was it you? Because it wasn't me. I don't need a Moana live action. Hell, I don't even want to see this, to be honest. Other than seeing The Rock in his, Hawaiian outfit and sing "We're Welcome" in live action. Other than that, I just genuinely, this movie has no existence, no need to exist. You feel what I'm saying? We already have Moana. We already have Moana 2, and hell, we're probably gonna get Moana 3. So I'm good off the Moana live action. Hell, I'm good off most Disney live action projects, to be honest. Well, remakes at least. Sleeper movie I'm hyped for. I already mentioned it before. I'm gonna go with Clayface. Like I said, this could change the genre as we know it. It could flip it on its head. It can make Marvel want to tap into their horror genre for real, for real. Let's finish it off with the best movies of 2026. But the way we're going to do this, we're going to combine it all. We're going to combine the critic scores, the audience scores, and the amount of dollars it makes. And I'm going to try to get my top 5 based on all 3 of those combined. Starting off at number 5, then this is going to shock some people. And honestly, I may regret doing this in a year. But I'm going to go with the Michael Jackson autobiography, biopic, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's definitely not an autobiography. That nigga is dead. But anyway, I'm going to go with Michael getting an 82 to 85%. I think that critics are going to like it, / audience are going to like it. But I think people are going to be mad that they left out certain things. You feel what I'm saying? And I think they're going to skip over certain things. But I still think it's going to be universally liked. Really liked, to be honest, and I think it's going to make over $2 billion. Next, at number 4, I'm going to go with Dune 3 at a 90% Rotten Tomatoes score. Hell, maybe even higher, to be honest. I could see this getting like a 95% audience, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. But the thing that's holding it down, the thing that's keeping it from the top 3, is I don't think it's going to hit that billion. If it does, fuck yeah. And that shows that Timothée Chalamet is one of them ones. But I think it's more lining up to be in that 850 to 900 million range, to be honest. But still, it's going to get universally known as one of the best movies in the trilogy, and it may even push Dune up to being one of the best trilogies of all time. Now, this may shock some of y'all, but I'm going to go with Avengers Doomsday at number 3 because I think that it's going to make $2.5 to $3 billion, and that's going to get a top 3 no matter what. But I think that Rotten Tomatoes score is going to be in the mid to high 80s. I'm thinking more like 83 to 88% with like an 88% to 90 audience score. I think it's going to be really liked. But I think the 2 movies ahead of it are just going to get liked more and have a combination of money going with it. You feel what I'm saying? Because at number 2, I got Spider-Man Brand New Day coming in hot. And when I say hot, I mean hot with a high 80s. I'm thinking it's going to come in like an 88, 89% with like a 94% audience score. And I think that is going to make $2 billion. And in my opinion, that just puts it a little bit above Avengers Doomsday, even though you could say the movie evens it out, or the money evens it out. I'm going to go with Brand New Day being seen as the better movie overall this year. And at number 1, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, I got The Odyssey coming in at number 1. This movie might get one of the highest Rotten Tomatoes scores of all time. I got it at 90% minimum, but I can see it getting like 95% audience and critic. And this movie is going to make $1 billion. Like, this is Christopher Nolan in his bag. All the actors in this movie, the amount of people you can use to promote and market this movie is insane. It's going to make $1 billion, and it's going to be seen as the best movie of 2026. Woo! That was a lot, wasn't it? But that was hella fun. I don't know about y'all, but I had a lot of fun answering those questions, and I hope y'all did too. Hopefully y'all answered them down below. If you haven't typed your answers, go ahead and type them down below, because you know I'm going to read through the comments. You know I'm going to respond to them. But yeah, man, how are you feeling about 2026? Are you excited for this year as a whole, for the movies, for the TV shows, etc.? I didn't even really tap into TV too. Maybe I'll make a separate video for that. Let me know what y'all want that. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what your opinions are. What's going to be the best movie, overlooked movie, sleeper movie. Let's talk about it all in the comments down below, because you know we got to talk about it. Simple. Peace.